Yay! Hooray! Hooray! Welcome to Wind Down Wednesday. You are in my recording booth, actually, and it's nice and small and intimate. And don't worry, the cats will still come and join us. So, yay! Right now, it is subscribers only. So, when I know we can change that, especially when Amy gets on. I can't see you, sweetie. Hello, hello. That's the other thing that we were looking at. Um, it says so what I think it says that only subscribers can chat. I think that's how it's going. So, yeah. So today I'm very excited about talking to you on the whole. Are you aware of Friday the 13th? Are you aware that this Friday is Friday the 13th and the magic around that? If you haven't already taken your goddessology quiz, if you would please do so. I'm going to have some additional quizzes coming up. So please, if you haven't already signed up for my newsletter, please be sure you do that. The thing about Friday the 13th is it was actually a celebration of Goddess Freya. It actually is a day of good luck and fortune and celebrating the divine feminine. And isn't it interesting that it was then turned into a negative, like bad luck day? And that BS caught on, unfortunately. So you have a choice. Do you want to continue with that superstition, or does it resonate with you and within you? You know what? You're right. It has always been good luck for me. It has always felt like good luck. And if you're feeling that way, I'm proud of you for trusting your intuition, and I'm proud of you for knowing. And I feel like this is where you're going to continue building that intuitive muscle. Remember, it is a muscle. And just like you can go to a vocal coach, you're coming to uh, an intuitive coach, but it's not just working that intuitive muscle, but it's also the energy you get from all around. And so that's why I wanted to make sure that everyone was protected, that this is a good space, a safe space, and we have a lot that we can talk about and share, and it feels like protected. So I'm so happy to say hi to Amy. Amy is making sure that the comments stay on up and up. I also took that extra precaution about subscribers only can comment. So I don't know if that makes it so you have to be a subscriber to even tune in. But if it does, it does. And hey, hopefully more people will join. And hi, Suzanne. Hello, beautiful. Hey, while it's just the two of us, let's pull a card real fast. Yeah. And hopefully more will join. But if they don't, that's okay too. I'm drinking my water. I just had a wonderful mug of coffee. I'm hoping that gives me a little bit, but who knows at this point. Interesting. Okay, so Amy, what I find very interesting is, Amy, your card, you have two cards. The first one is lunar eclipse, which is all the within. That is the emotional changes. It's the going, maybe you've had some things that have been buried. I actually feel like the most recent development with you is a past life connection. And I feel like you were that age, and your angels are tickling my nose. Angel isn't even around yet. But I do feel like it's a past life connection. And I feel like that's what triggered it. And I also feel like because it is a past life connection, you're going to be able to figure out very easy peasy, how to navigate. But also I just feel like there's this healing, this massive healing that takes place as well. And so I feel like do not be discouraged about any of the, like, oh, I can't have this, or I'm limited on that, because I feel like it's short term. I really, really feel like it's a short term thing. And the other thing is, your other card is smile. And when you think about the smile is what when you are smiling, your brain doesn't know whether you're really happy or not. Your brain is just reacting and taking in the, oh, she's smiling. Things are great. So that's why we talk about faking it till you make it. That's why we say, even when we're having a bad day, a bad week, a bad month, a bad year, that you just keep smiling. And I can remember after mom died, and here I've got, this newborn baby, and, it's that postpartum rigmarole, just the whole kit and caboodle, and smiling, even though I'm crying, but I continued to smile. And it did make a difference. It does help. So there's that. Okay, Suzanne, let's pull a card. I am excited that the cards are available in the UK now. Yeah. Oh, good, Amy. I'm glad. Suzanne, it's interesting. The card that really popped out for you is Crown. And like it was being pushed out. It was that intense. And the reason why that's so interesting is when you have that crown, that invisible crown, and you're I want you to visualize it every morning, honestly. As soon as you wake up, whenever you're looking in the mirror, I want you to kind of straighten it. If you're comfortable doing that. Otherwise, just visualize it on. And the reason why I want to make sure you're doing that is because when you have that crown on, you carry yourself differently. You hold yourself differently, and you are a stronger magnet for what you want to manifest. It's inevitable that your dreams are come seeking you out because you're carrying yourself as a receptor. I'm ready to receive it. I do accept I'm worthy. I'm willing to receive it. And it is a natural vibration that occurs. It's a natural thing that happens. So I love, love, love this card. On Friday the 13th, it would be awesome to already begin. How do you want to connect with this divine energy? How do you want to connect with your divine feminine? What action steps can you take? Maybe you've been holding off. And frankly, I feel like it's the same. Like I know I get nervous about things. I know I will delay something or procrastinate. And sometimes we procrastinate because we're just not sure, or we need to visualize it, whatever the reason. Friday the 13th is the day to get it going. So I would, today is the first quarter. We're feeling the movement. We're feeling like, okay, it was a little sluggish under this first new moon, and you felt like, okay, we're entering into that eclipse season. So we have the lunar eclipse on the 17th, and then we have the new moon in Libra on October 2nd, and that's the solar eclipse. And the reason why that matters is because we have this lunar eclipse where we're able to really dig deep and have revelations. We're able to say, okay, this is what's going on. How do I want to apply that to my manifesting? And maybe you're feeling like, there's some people in my life I just kind of need to shut the door on. Maybe you're feeling or maybe you just feel like I probably should have limited conversations. Like if you're talking to someone and they're always bringing you down, and you're feeling a little challenged or whatever, you can cool the jets. Set boundaries. That's the thing that continues to come up today, is setting clear and healthy boundaries. And when you set those clear and healthy boundaries, you can take action steps to set them, and then you're able to stay your course. It's easier to stay the path when you're in your lane. The image that comes to me is that there used to be a ride at Kings Island, and it was those old like Ford vehicles, and they had these little metal strips on the side of the little pathway. They had a middle one too. So your car, you could have the kids driving the car, and they would hit that center, and then they would hit the center. And it was pretty much a serpentine the entire time you're in the car. However, you're protected. You're safe. It's not jumping the curb. It's not jumping that metal provider boundary. And it's the same with you. It's the same when you're manifesting. It's the same when you're doing the work and the spiritual work. Like, hey, I'm ready for this next phase. I want to make sure that you are all connected with this dragon energy. Do not let any day pass you by without tuning into it, because when you tune into it, you're able to automatically connect with the confidence, with the good luck, with the transformation that's occurring. This lunar eclipse is going to help really reveal some things that maybe it's a past life that's been holding you back. Maybe it's, a generational thing that's been holding you back, but no more. It's time to go forward. And that's what I feel like you're doing. The um just just to put it on your calendars, and I know, Amy and Suzanne, I know that you are already in the intuition course, but I am having the masterclass on the 18th and the 19th, and it's two different ones. But I would love it if you could attend one of them. And I know you're already there. It's really just for the support, but also because I'm changing a lot of things within the course. I've added some massive deep dives. We are doing a vision board workshop that is part of the course, and that's October 6th. So go ahead and mark your calendar. It's a Sunday from 2 to 4, and I wanna make sure that you're getting that on the calendar, on your calendar. The, what was the other thing I wanted to share? Oh, and then the deep dive series, and what I love about the deep dive series is I was praying about, "Hey, I just feel like I want something to make it more rich. I want something that's really going to help." It's not just trusting your intuition, working with your intuition. What am I going to do? It's taking it to that next level. And that's what I feel like I know that's going to happen when you do that. So when you are open to the master classes, you're going to hear it. The master class is actually a teaching. It is a master class, even though it's a webinar, because obviously I'm going to be talking about the intuition course, but it's still a teaching. And you might have questions anyway. But the other thing is in the deep dive series, and the first one I think is October 16th, I think, but I'll double check. 15th. I think it's the 15th, October 15th from 2 to 4, maybe 4 to 6. 4 to 6. Okay, so the reason why I like the deep dive series is because if you're an entrepreneur or you're a creative solopreneur, or if you work but you want to make money doing something else, or you just want to get that raise. So I'm going to be covering several different business paths and how you can use your intuition to manifest more money, better situations, even if you wanted to do a better job, whatever. But I'm going to have a playbook with each of the deep dive series. So you're going to have a meditation with it. It's going to be very hefty. So you're going to feel like, oh, okay, this is good. And it's going to be something that you're going to be coming back to. And now that I'll tell you, Jim was not able to get the app on. He's got an Android, so he didn't have the app yet. But you two girls can download your app, the Trish McKinley app. Go to the App Store and download the Trish McKinley app, and you're going to be able to get that. So I think I did turn it on so only subscribers can join on the live, but yeah, that's okay. There was one more thing I wanted to talk about. The other thing is, Amy and I were talking earlier today about how people just been crazy. I'll tell you, the animals have been crazy. It's been just crazy. Well, we have a super full moon. Remember, the moon has been closer. We just had the blue moon because it was the 13th moon, and it was not two moons in the same month. It's closer. It's magnified, and we're all sensing it. We're all feeling it. So that's okay. That's okay that we're feeling it. But Friday is your granny's birthday. Happy birthday, Granny. Yeah, nice. Okay, super. So that's that. I think I don't care for just going live directly on YouTube because I can't bring you guys on. And if you were able to come on, it would make it super cool to have, just like open up for a regular discussion. The other thing is, if you haven't already begun working with your book, someone had asked, am I going to do like a book workshop introducing the book and talking about it? And I am going to have to do that. I am going to do it because I'm raising the price in October, which So if you would please, again, just help spread the word. If you like someone, maybe even if you don't like someone, let them know that they can get the book discounted for this month only. So, yeah, I think, Suzanne, I think I am going to have to just figure out I think I can go live on YouTube and have it through Zoom. Yeah. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Oh, good. So Suzanne said tomorrow she'll be on day 5. Are you liking it? Are you having fun with it? And if you would please, if you have time, will you both please leave a review on Amazon? Go to Amazon and leave a review there, because that way other people start seeing the reviews and it helps Amazon think, oh, there's something to this book. So thank you. Oh, I've got a hair in my eye. Yeah, sorry about that. Okay. Oh, thank you, Amy. Thank you. Oh, and just in case, if you're wondering where I got this calendar, this was the calendar that I included in your email with the Virgo. It's before September 1, where I had everything. I had the Virgo planner included, and I included this page because I felt like I like being able to see and I like being able to draw. So this is the one I printed out for right now, but I have one that I've got all messed up. Like I've drawn all over it. This is from your Essential Manifesting PDF, the companion that you got from when you signed up. You bought your book, the Essential Manifesting Guidebook, and then you put your information in. So, and you got a download when you did that, when you went to the essentialmanifestingguidebook.com, and you were able to do that. The other thing is, I have updated the Intuition Breakthrough website. So you go to intuitionbreakthrough.com, and I have all the different Amazon links and Barnes and Noble links. So if someone goes to Joseph Beth Booksellers, they should be able to buy the book because it is listed on Ingram Spark. I couldn't think of the word. Okay, girls. Okie dokie. Oh, hi, Genevieve. Hello. Hello. I was wrapping up. I thought, well, it's just Amy and Suzanne, and they are done listening to me talk. Okay. I am. Oh, maybe if I open it a little bit more. Oh, great. No. You decided to make your move on this Friday because of what? Oh, there you go. You said about it being a lucky day in the past. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, it is going to be a fantastic day. I really feel like, Genevieve, I just feel like Friday, I feel like you are, I'll pull a card, but I feel like you are going into such a new chapter. I feel like this new chapter for you is going to, it just feels like you're more confident. I feel like you're happy. I feel like you're open to receiving. And honestly, I've got something in my eye. I'm so sorry. I know it's not even the cat hair. It's nothing like that. I think it's just part of my mascara fell off. Sorry. So what I feel, Genevieve, is that you've been holding this pattern, and I feel like you've just kind of finally had it. And I feel like because you're such a goddess of peace, you simply haven't, I feel like you've just simply stayed put. When you stay put, sometimes the universe is like, hey, we gave her an opportunity to move on and she chose not to take it. So we're just going to push her. And I've been in those shoes. I know what it's like. Oh my gosh, I know what it's like. And it's not fun. But I feel like that's where you've been. I feel like that's what's occurred. And then I feel like now, I just feel excitement around you. I don't know what you're going to be doing in this new job, but it feels very aligned. It feels really spectacular. Honestly, I do want to talk to you too, because I want to come down and do some speaking, especially like with my intuition breakthrough and about the course, just get that into some stores and that kind of stuff. So let's talk. Let's figure out how to do that. So definitely once all of this has launched. So please, please, please. Interesting. Why is this interesting? Because you had two cards slip out. What's really weird is the way they slipped out because all the other cards are laying a certain way. And here you have these two that popped out, Virgo and Encourage. Why is Virgo so important? Well, we're still in Virgo energy. Virgo helps create that plan. We're in the first quarter, which is really that goddess of order sweet spot where she's making the steps. Here, this is what you should do. This is how you can figure out how to get from, where this is the plan of action to take to get that end result that you want. She's also highly intuitive. I feel like the Virgo energy is also coming to you to amplify your new moon intention, whatever that new moon, I hear you, thank you, was. I also feel like it's really calling you out. Have that step by step. Do work, create your plan and then work your plan. And that's something we are going to be doing in my masterclass, the webinar for the Intuition Unleashed course, which is, I thought the sign up thing was here, but I don't see it. I couldn't find it when it was there. The one that I didn't see it. I don't think it's there. And I don't know how to find the link. So I'll include that. But the list that I'm seeing it's pretty brief. It's like bullet points of what to say in the morning, how to keep your vibe high. And the thing is, you don't have to feel like you've got to tick all these boxes. It's really just getting that mindset around, I'm going to have a great day. And then everything, it's that focused intentional thought. Your original thought was, I'm going to have a great day. And so everything that comes to attack you, to derail your really fantastic day, it's like, no, I choose to not get upset about it. I choose to release that. I choose to tattle to angels and allow them to just handle it. When you do that, that's where you start to have a really great day. And it becomes a habit then, the more you practice that, of releasing, of just not getting upset about it. And I feel like your second card, Encourage, is so cool because when you look at that encouraging element, this isn't just, hey, have a good attitude. This is, be encouraged. Great things are happening. They're here for you. You've got this card that's coming through to say, yeah, you please be encouraged and encourage yourself. It's the, hey, I am surrounded by wonderful angels. I am a magnet for good luck. I am a magnet for things working out for me just perfectly. And we get away from talking about faith, and I don't know why we stop talking about it, because that's kind of the glue. And I know sometimes it looks bad. It looks like nothing's going to happen. Well, every time you plant your bulbs in the fall, it looks dead. That dirt ain't moving. It looks like there's nothing going on. And yet when the springtime comes, all of a sudden you have all these buds. I'll tell you, I had those little flowers and I don't know what they're called. I think they're marigolds, but anyway, they were dead. They were dead. And they're over in Trisha land underneath there. And you know what? They're not dead. I don't know how they came up. I don't know what occurred, but they're beautiful and they're around. And that's like your dreams. You might feel like, I don't see any movement. However, that's okay. You don't have to see the movement. You have to hold the space. You have to stand in faith. And this is one of those moments where I hope you're like really taking it to heart, because sometimes we have stuff that's happening, things are happening to us, things are happening, and we're like, I just don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know how to handle it. I don't know how to navigate it. And I get that. But it's holding the faith. It's just not dictating to your angels how they're going to work it out. It's truly, truly holding the space and holding the faith. And when you hold the space, it means I'm allowing it to flow to that desired outcome or something better. And that's the thing where I I know as humans, we're faced with that logical, we're faced with fear. If I don't hit my goal, I'm going to be embarrassed. If I hit my goal, who do I think I am? And we start really berating ourselves, and we then demolish our soul, and we just extinguish our light. And we don't want to do that. We want to make sure that it's working out, it's working out, it's working out, even when it doesn't look like it's working out. I have shared this story, but I'm going to share it again about when I was married to Joe, and we were going to Florida to see his parents, and we had two little I know we had two little ones. We had two little ones. And we were in Michigan, and I had said to him, "Do we have any cash?" And he said, "No." And I was like, "Well, that at that time especially, that's insane. We are not traveling without any cash." And he's like, "Well, there's just nothing there and blah blah blah, what else?" And I was like, "Okay, God, you've got to make this happen." And nothing, no check, no check, no check was in there, was just, it seemed impossible. And then on our way to the airport, I said, "Hey, can we swing by the post office? Let's just check our mailbox." And lo and behold, there was a refund check from the obstetrician saying, "Hey, insurance came through and paid something." And I mean, it was just magical. But the thing is, it shouldn't have happened. It just was one of those that was bizarre. It was one of those angels made it happen. And that's where you just hold the faith. It's like I have no other option but holding the faith. And so when you're holding the faith, you're letting angels do their thing, and you'll be amazed. It'll be more than you want, more than you needed, and you're going to be pleasantly surprised. So I feel like in your move, I feel like you're going to really be having like perfect timing, like you're avoiding an accident, you're avoiding issues, you're just setting yourself up for so many great wins. The other thing is, I see that you said that you are lighting your candle, and like in your paperwork with the September portal, you see that I even have it marked. That's because I do mark it on my calendars. So when I've printed out all of my calendars, and sometimes I do this, but mostly no. So mostly I just write it in pen and I highlight it, and I know this is the day. I also set it up on my phone as a reminder, and I have it as an event on my phone. So that just helps. It just helps. Yeah. Nice. And Genevieve said she's done all the stuff. Yep, you've purged everything. Yay. Yay. Yeah. Yep. Putting your crown and bubble on every morning. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's marvelous. That is wonderful. And I bet you're feeling fabulous too. I bet you're really noticing a difference. I hope you are. Okay, so there's one more person on, but I don't see who they are. And that's okay. Because I think what that's saying is, so I do have the comments. So Genevieve, do you have any questions though before your, do you have any questions really? Or Suzanne or Amy, do you have any questions? And I'll hold off a second, and then we'll just do a quick meditation. Oh, it does show I'm live. Let me turn that quiet. Um, I don't know. I'm sorry, I don't know how to see who else has joined. That's okay. Well, hi, I'm glad you're here. You wanna make sure your car will make the trip. That's perfect. You know, what you do is you just make sure that you've already told the angels, "Hey, make sure my car is in a healthy shape." You know what I do? I talk to my car too. I tell her how happy I am with her, how much I appreciate her. "Thank you for keeping me safe." I talk to my angels. I go over and over and over about with Archangel Michael, like, before I just did that road trip to go down to see Joey and his family, and just to make sure, like, I trust in my intuition. I trust when I have to leave, even if it's earlier and I don't really want to, but I just have a feeling like, I'm sorry, but I do feel like I need to go. And that helps a lot too. So I do feel like you're fine. I feel like your car is fine. I do. I feel like I feel like by taking the action steps, so you have the waning moon for it. I just feel like the waning moon is saying, like, all of the elements that would be blocking you, that would be stopping you, are just falling away. So I feel like if there's, you know, your car can make it, to put a bubble around her as well, and then just continue to visualize you being there, celebrating, "This is exactly where I wanna be, and I'm so happy that everything has worked out." So, it works. That's the kind of stuff that works. Okay. Yeah, yes, you're definitely gonna get a new car once you're there. Okay, so everyone, if you would please get comfortable. If you're able to put your feet flat on the ground, great. If not, that's great too. Don't worry about it. Close your eyes. Take a cleansing breath in through your nose. Release with a heavy sigh out through your mouth. Relaxing your face, relax your shoulders, relax your body, relax. And in this space, I'd like you to remember what it is that you would like to manifest. What's on your heart? Is there an area where you would like things to go a little bit easier? Is there a place where you would like some guidance? Is there an area where you would love to open your life up for more abundance of love, more abundance of money, more abundance of joy? Take a moment and really ask yourself, what is it that I truly, truly desire? And as you start thinking about that, I want you to start sharing with yourself why you are deserving, why it's right for you to have that, why it's safe and okay for you to have this. Remind yourself that you are created from the divine. And of course, this is your right to receive this. Total perfect health is a natural state. It is our default. Having an abundance of money flowing our way is a natural state. We are designed to receive abundance. Attracting the love of our life. That is our natural state. We are aligned with that. That is encoded within our soul. So take a cleansing breath and allow your body that knows from ancient times how to receive abundance, blessings, prosperity, joy, health, and so much love. We ask that your guardian angels step in, giving us a sign that they are near. Perhaps you feel goosebumps, a change in a breeze or temperature. Maybe you just feel joyous. Maybe you feel more relaxed. Maybe you just know that you know. And maybe you don't know anything, and that's okay. Maybe you're just not sure, and that's okay. Your guardian angel is always with you. Ask your guardian angel to continue to open your intuition to receiving their guidance, to receiving their messages, to receiving their wisdom and the divine plan, the divine steps, leading you to a quick and easy divine outcome. And if you would please place your hands on your heart and say, I accept, I am worthy. I accept, I am deserving. I accept, I manifest my dreams easily and quickly. And it is so. Take a cleansing breath and wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers, and open your eyes when you are ready. Remember, you are given these dreams so that you manifest them. It's not a far-fetched thing. Life is not meant to be difficult or hard. You are a co-creator, and because of that past, and sometimes it's a family, blockage, sometimes it's a past life blockage, but you're able to release that. You're able to free yourself from that. And it begins with a choice. And you're here and you're raising your vibration and you're making that choice. You're making a deliberate choice. You're choosing to receive. You're choosing to have that. I can receive it easier. I can receive it quickly. I can. And you just connected with your heart. You connected with your soul and you accepted how awesome you truly are, how amazing you truly are. So if you would please just allow this energy to continue to flow all through the night and all through tomorrow, because it is that Friday the 13th Eve tomorrow, and you're going to feel the energy shift. You're going to feel how it was originally intended to empower the divine feminine within, the nurturing, the intuition. This is like a calling, like this is a time to celebrate, to step into the light. It's like celebrating your birthday. That's the energy that you have with this Friday the 13th. And take a moment to celebrate you. Even Genevieve, as you're traveling, take a moment to celebrate you. Celebrate your gifts, celebrate what you want. And here's the thing, you might be doing something and you feel like, I've put a lot of investment into this and I don't think I want to do this anymore. And that's okay, because we have seasons, we have those chapters. And so if a chapter is ending, that's okay. You're allowed to open the door for new. You're allowed to go through the door for new, and invite your guardian angel to bring that information to you. Start dreaming about it. You've got in your book, it's like Suzanne, I know, is going through the days, but when you're starting already. And Suzanne, I know you're in the intuition course, and the symbol chart that you're creating there is a catalog. And so, like, if you're drawing the candle in here, make sure you're adding it as part of that catalog as well. The other thing is you could also photocopy this page and then put it into your symbol catalog. The reason why the symbol catalog is so powerful is because if you have a dream and you see that candle, then you're going to be able to make note of that. What does that mean for me? It's interesting that a friend of mine had this nightmare, and we were talking about it, and she's very much a goddess of action. And so I was sharing the downloads, and she was very quick on responding to it the way she would logically respond to it. And it was interesting because I heard her angel say, "Do you see what I have to deal with?" And I love her. I mean, I get it. I get it. We all do it. We all go through that. So what's interesting is sometimes the information is right there in front of us, and we may not be able to see it. We may not like it. It might be a matter of timing, but we also may need just a fresh set of eyes. And that's okay. That's something that you're going to be expanding upon in the community, in the intuition course, and in that Zen zone. But it's also the having that wherewithal to ask the question. It's okay. There's not a dumb question. And it's having the courage to ask the question, because someone was probably wondering too. And sometimes we just don't know to ask. We think, oh, well, I think I have to wait to ask. I think I have to go through this. And it might be a logical thing, but just do it. Just ask. Just go for it. Just allow. Go for it and allow. And I feel like all these supernatural doors are opening because each one of you are such powerful goddesses. You're such powerful women, but you're a true powerful goddess. And I feel this Friday, it's like this party atmosphere, like we're all coming together to celebrate, whether we're together or not. I feel like we're holding the space for each other. And that's part of the magic, though. That's where part of that glue that helps everyone stay up, stay afloat, stay energized, stay excited, stay believing. And when someone can't hold the space because you're feeling like, I'm going through it, I have had more going on than then that's when we come together and we hold the space for each other. And when we're doing that, it really does strengthen our reserves. It helps us be more resolute in our dreams as well. So I hope each and every one of you take it to heart how amazing you are, how deserving you are, and how incredible you truly are, because you are. And thank you. And I hope you allow that meditation to really settle in and to reveal and to continue working with your guardian angel, please. I am going to be continuing going live for the month of September. next Wednesday is my masterclass, and I I don't know where I'm doing that. I think Suzanne was onto something, maybe doing it through Zoom or whatever. So thank you. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for your encouragement. And thank you for allowing me to be part of your journey. My sign says where the magic happens. And you're here. You're where the magic happens. That's the space you're in. You have the magic all around you, and you are tapping into it. And please remember, as always, you are made from the divine, out of stardust, designed to shine. Thanks so much for being here. Mwah. I love you guys. Cheers. Have a wonderful, wonderful night and day. Yay.